Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the age of 18. It is I, the one, the only, Roberto Negro. And this is the Roberto Negro Show. Menace just told me he needs a good one tonight. No stinkers. Now I feel like I'm on like a circus monkey. Like one of them fucking organ grinder monkeys. That's what I feel like now. I can't perform on command. Okay? I'm not a quintessential porn star. I'm just a part-timer here. What a day. What a day. That's all I'm going to say. What a day. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? The glorious life of Roberto Negro amounts to working at Extreme Gifts from a quarter, not a quarter, 10 minutes to 10 in the morning to now it's 9:24. We're going to hit, I won't get out of here until about 11 o'clock. But I'm okay. I'm all right. Now, our good friend, master editor, Tom Byron, he will cry, he will bitch, he will moan about working a 12-hour day. And the funny thing is, I'm 49. He's only like 11 years older than me. This motherfucker acts like he's 79. Motherfucker acts like he's 70. He acts like he's 89. Now, I'm not saying it's fun. I'm not saying it's fucking enjoyable. But trust me, there's a lot worse things that I could be doing, that Tom Byron could be doing, that anybody could be doing right now. You want me to give you a list? I'll give you a list. Working the streets for 12 hours. And basically sucking a cock every 20, 25 minutes. That's worse. Okay? 3 cocks an hour. All right? 3 cocks an hour. Maybe 4. Maybe the guy that you're sucking off is so excited because all he gets at home is basically the woman that I've described is my kid's den mother. This great big fat person. All right? Maybe the guy's so excited. Doesn't matter that it's a dude's mouth. It doesn't matter. So maybe he's quick. So you got 4 cocks. All right? So 4 times 12 is 48 cocks. Okay? So imagine. You're sitting at Extreme Gifts. And let's not forget. A, you could sit. B, if you have a laptop or you have a phone, you can scroll through TikTok videos or Instagram videos. And the Instagram videos are phenomenal. If you look at my Instagram, the Rob Zicari, the Rob Black Instagram, all I follow is big-breasted women. And all they're doing is simulating sex acts. That's all. They pretend they're giving blowjobs so the camera just catches their head bobbing up and down. And then they'll, come off and wipe their mouth. And it'll be like a little caption. This is what I do to get a straight A in college class. Those stupid TikToks. So you could do TikToking. You could work on your laptop. If you have a side hustle, you know, Tom Byron edits. He's editing. Maybe you're an aspiring novelist. I don't know. But you're in a warm 1,700 square foot shop that's full of dildos and t-shirts and smoking accessories and things of that nature. And every so a customer will come in and you'll help them out. Maybe they'll stop and chat with you because they're lonely and they want to engage in a conversation with someone. Because we get a lot of middle-aged to older individuals that come into the store. They're not all buying made in USA cocks. But they'll stop and have a chit-chat. Go outside. Get a breath of fresh, cold, but fresh air. Or suck 48 cocks. Suck 48 cocks. 4 cocks an hour for 12 hours. So, obviously, yes. Okay? There is a lot worse. Lot worse to be earning money. And that's how I look at it. Tom Byron doesn't look at it that way. You know how he looks at it? He wants to work for 6 hours. He wants to go home. He wants to play with his fucking cat. He wants to drink 3 Guinnesses. Smoke a joint. Watch LAPD Live. Make dinner. Eat spinach with weed butter on top of it. Have another Guinness. And go to bed. Could be worse. 48 cocks. Always put that in your head. 48 cocks. And let's not forget. Listen, let's not forget. I'm just talking about blowjobs. Most street workers also have to give up holes. So, if the guy says, hey, let's go around the world. Let's go full service. You know what that means? You're getting fucked in the ass. So, throw in 10 ass fucks. So you got 10 ass fucks and 38 blowjobs. That's worse than sitting here at Extreme Gifts for 12 hours. I recognize that. Tom Byron doesn't recognize that. A lot of people that work for me in some way, shape, or form don't recognize that. It could be fucking worse. That used to be my mantra when I was in prison. It really was. I used to sit there when I was in the commissary line. So the misnomer of Texas, and I don't, some of you might not know this, some of you might know this. The misnomer of Texas is that it's perpetually warm, but it's not. They have a winter there. Now, granted, it's not a winter like upstate New York winter, but at night, it sometimes snows. Does the snow stay? Well, no. But it's fucking cold. So we would go for commissary, and commissary wasn't inside. You would fill out your commissary sheet, okay? You would then get in a line. The commissary looked like not a vendor tent, but it'd be like going in a stadium to get beer, so it was that type. So they were warm, so to speak, but you weren't. So you would stand in line. And you would stand in line for top ramen noodles, tuna fish in a pouch, fucking crackers, cheese that doesn't need to be refrigerated. So you're talking, that fucking cheese whiz type shit. And then a pint of ice cream. That was the big, ice cream. You're going to get a pint of ice cream. And they'd have 4 or 5 different kinds. And you would eat the ice cream because you had no refrigeration. You'd have to eat it then. See all these grown-ass men. Look at some of them on their down, Some of them that have already done 20, 30 years for fucking manslaughter or shit like that. Sitting there just eating ice cream. Everybody's silently eating their ice cream. But I would sit there and wait outside in this line. And we had 6 units. And we would have commissary 5 days. So it would be a unit a day. And then one day would have 2 units double up. So you might be outside with, 175 guys. And depending on when your particular area was called, that's where you would line up. And I remember just sitting out there in the fucking cold. Or in the summer heat. But the cold. Now remember, I'm up in El Paso, Texas, okay? I'm in the fucking armpit. The fucking armpit of Texas. I'm in El Paso. I'm in Anthony. I'm in Anthony, Texas. I am literally on the border of Texas and Juarez, Mexico. Not even fucking TJ. Not even like the we're gonna fucking kill everybody part of Mexico. I am on the I'm gonna kill everybody Mexico. Fucking Juarez, bro. Juarez. And I would wait there in line. And wait. And wait. Fucking hour would go by. And the line would move ever so slowly. And I remember then going, I will never complain when I have to wait in line at the grocery store or the fucking airport or any place that without that type of experience, you're sitting there tapping your fucking toe, fucking folding your arms, giving out those, Jesus Christ. God damn. Been in line for fucking 10 minutes already. Jesus Christ. And I remember going, I will never bitch about standing in line again. Everything associated with waiting and that type of going to the bathroom, taking a shower, all that shit. I remember just going, man, I will never, ever complain about, X, Y, and Z. Even then, talking about, I will never say, I want to go to dinner or I want to go here, but we got to drive into L.A. That used to always be my thing. So I lived in Chatsworth or I lived in Burbank. He'd be like, hey, you want to go to, Staples Center and go see, so-and-so? Then we got to get in the car. Then we got to fucking, drive in the traffic. And then we got to find a place to park. And that was all thrown out the window. So the mantra of it could be worse always stuck in my head. Could be worse. So everything that I do is predicated off of could be worse. Yeah, summer sausage was a huge thing at the commissary. It's funny. Summer sausage. Nachos. Making nachos was big. Big making nachos. Everything could be worse. So when I gotta fucking burn the midnight hour, and listen, I was always, not just now, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Everything was always, it could be worse. So sitting in a warm store for 12 hours ain't so bad. Getting fucked in your ass and sucking 38 cocks in a span of 12 hours, that would be worse. But anyways, welcome to the Rob Black Show, where we talk about prison and sucking cocks. And sucking cocks. So how was your day? Oh, fuck. We got three. We have 3 days. Okay. Three days. Until Merry Christmas. So, we'll be right back. Go out and buy it. And if you had already bought it, buy it again. All right.
Extreme Gifts. From pop culture gifts to adult fun. T-shirts, mugs, socks, fun, topical gifts for all ages. Then there's mature fun, massage lotions, naughty games, toys, and lingerie. Extreme Gifts specializes in Delta 8 CBD, cartridges, edibles, vaporizers, and vaping liquids. The selection of glass products is amazing. From kratom, kava, flower, and so much more. Extreme Gifts. 1694 Penfield Road, next to the original Steve's Diner.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So, Double D said, speaking of sucking cock, what is the body up to this evening? You know what? How about this? You guys wanna see? Let's do this call. But I don't know if he'll answer. Let's see.
Yeah.
Whoa! We got a fucking answer from the one, the only Shlak.
What do you want?
Well, we haven't heard your charming voice in a few days, so I figured we would chime in because I know you're getting ready to get on an airplane tomorrow.
Yeah, correct.
So we wanted to check in and see how you're doing, how you're feeling.
I'm feeling fine, Rob. I actually just woke the fuck up. I didn't even realize you were on the air. Usually I'm saying something about Teddy Hart's cats or Tay-Tex, but if you haven't noticed, I haven't said that today.
Well, I know. I wondered where you were. What was up? What was going on?
No, I fucking had a long day. I was at the fucking gym, and then I just got back from eating, and then circling my apartment building for about 45 minutes to find a spot that I could not find. So I just wound up parking on the fucking sidewalk anyway, which I'll probably be getting a ticket in about 15 minutes because the meter maid comes around 10 p.m.
Well,
then I came in the house and I fucking fell asleep.
Well, what did you do today that you were so busy? Tell the audience what you did that you were so busy with.
The fucking errands, man. I don't know. Adult man shit.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean errands? Give me an example.
Dumb shit, like go to the post office and clean the dishes in my sink. So when I fucking leave for 4 days to go to LA, I don't come home and there's fucking gnats flying all around my fucking stove.
Okay, listen to me. Number one, you're always at the post office.
I had to gather trash together because I got to take my trash out before, usually it's on Fridays, but I got to take the trash out and leave it out there a couple days early, which the city will fucking fine you for if you put trash bags on the curb too early. But I just walk down the street and throw them on the fucking corner so they can get the fucking ticket, not me. But if I don't take the trash out in time, the 45 cans of fucking tuna fish in the fucking trash bag, I come home and it smells like, a 1,000-year-old pussy in there. That shit festers in 4 days, bro. I even rinse the fucking cans out when I'm done with them in the sink and then throw them in the trash. It still stinks.
So, do you have a dishwasher?
No. Yeah, her name's Leah. No.
So you have no dishwasher. You have no television. Do you even? How about a bed? Do you even have a fucking bed, or do you sleep on a mattress on the floor?
It's not on the floor. It's on milk crates. What I do is because I've been doing this my whole life because I used to move all the time, once a year. You know what I mean? I haven't done that in the last, the last place I was at was for fucking 10 years. But when I was younger, I would constantly move. and I was tired of getting boxes and shit like that and carrying furniture. So what I do is I have a whole bunch of milk crates, and I use them when I got to move. I flip all the, instead of using them for furniture, I use them to put all the shit in, and I bring it to the next place. Then I reset the fucking milk crates. Like my desk is a bunch of milk crates and this fucking board thing that I put together that sits on top of it. What I do is I zip tie the milk crates together so they don't fall off of each other. So you can stack them. And I do that for, when I do have a TV, I put the fucking TV on top of it. And for my bed, I put 20 fucking milk crates on the ground and then zip tie them all together and put the fucking mattress on top. What's good about it is it's perfect height for when the girl's in fucking doggy style on the bed and you're fucking her. It's perfect height.
You want to know something? It would surprise me if you said, I have this, beautiful bed with the beautiful headboard. I have this everything that you just described goes with the character of Shlak. So when you see you walking down the hall, like if I lived in your fucking building, okay? If I lived in your building and I'm at the end of the hall and I come out and I go, oh, God, look at this fucking guy. And I go, hey, how you doing, dude? And you're like, "Rrr." And then you walked in your apartment. I'd be like, I bet that guy sleeps on a mattress on fucking milk cartons. I bet you that guy doesn't have a TV. I bet you that guy doesn't have any fucking furniture. And there you go.
It's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. I'm me. That's all it is. Me, there's no wrestling character. It's just me in a wrestling ring. I don't know what to tell you, And then on top of all that shit, I have, thousands of CDs and fucking vinyl records and skate decks. And the only piece of furniture I actually have is a couch from 1947. One of those Victorian couches with the hand-carved wood. And it's got neon pink cushions. It's the only piece of furniture I own, really.
Well, that's that thing that looks like a throne, right?
Yeah. It's like an old couch.
That's kind of cool. That makes your shit. That actually is very deceiving because when I first saw that, I was like, wow, Shlak's got a really nice apartment. And then, no.
That's the gimmick. That's the gimmick.
Well, what would you do if you met a girl at a fucking at some, I don't know, some trash dump or something like that? What would you do? Hey, let's go back to my house, and she goes back to your apartment, and you're like, yeah, hey, welcome.
I'm like, hey, you want to fuck on the milk cartons? Great. Dude, the type of girl that likes me and is into me, or the type of girl that I'm into, doesn't care about fucking on milk crates, dude. You know what I'm saying? They're into it, actually, probably.
You don't think how about a TV? You don't think they'd enjoy a fucking TV?
It's not of my concern. Listen, you're not here to be entertained, sweetheart. You're here to get fucked. If not, get out of here.
But after, okay, she gets done getting fucked. Okay, she gets
right.
done. You fucking come on her, and then you piss the cum off. Maybe you fucking shit on her, whatever, something. And she doesn't want to leave. She doesn't leave right away. What do you do? What do you do? You just talk about your feelings?
I'm like, go wash my dishes. I got to catch a flight here Thursday to fucking LA. And I don't want him to sit in the sink and get flies over my stove. And while you're at it, would you mind bagging up the trash because it smells like your pussy? Old tuna cans. You know what I'm saying, honey?
Old tuna cans. Tuna's the worst, bro. And you know what's even worse about the tuna? When it gets on you, it's impossible to wash the smell off. It's It's like when you get shit on you. Have you ever? Maybe you've never done this before. I don't want to cut you off before you tell a story, but
Do you honestly think in your heart of hearts that I've never shit on myself? Do you honestly think that? Do you want to retract that statement and be like,
but wait a minute,
I don't know if you've ever done this before, but do you honestly think that I've never accidentally shit myself?
Wait a minute, but I'm gonna give you a scenario. Maybe you haven't done this before.
Okay.
Let me throw the scenario. Okay. So, and this is kind of pre-baby wipe, okay? But still, baby wipes aren't necessarily readily available at all times. But you shit, and then you wipe your ass, and your fingers break through the toilet paper, and you wind up wiping your ass with your bare fingers. And you don't really realize it until you kind of throw the toilet paper away. You throw it in the trash. You come back up, and maybe you figure, well, let me get another wipe, because, one wipe's not enough. And then you realize you got a glob of shit on your fucking hands.
Yes, that's happened several thousand times.
And then you kind of wipe the shit off, but you realize that your hand is literally shit stained by your own shit, to where you need to like get a Brillo pad or something to scrape the shit off your hand, as if you're doing fucking dishes and you're trying to fucking scrape, excess fucking steak from the fryer, but it's shit from your fucking hand.
I mean, as long as it's my shit and it's not someone else's, everyone likes their own flavor, right?
Well, I don't know, but
I'll tell you what I did. Here's where I make the mistakes. I have fucking real bad IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. So I can go from no shit at all, 0 to 100 in like 1 second. And they're like, oh my God, I got to fucking shit right now, or it's coming out, And then I like sprint to the toilet.
That's true.
Sometimes I make mistakes.
That's true, because when you came to my house that second time and we got Chipotle, before you ate, you went and took a shit in my fucking toilet.
Instantly, dude. Like, it like snaps his fucking finger. I mean, so this is where as of recent times, this is where I make the mistake. What I'll be doing is I'll take pre-workout before I go to the gym, right? And that makes you gotta shit, because it's got a ton of caffeine in it. And I'll like neglect going to shit at my house before I leave to go to the gym. And then when I get to the gym, I'm like, fuck, I gotta shit so bad. And I start going really fast to go in there. And it gets to the point where, for some reason, the closer you get to the door, the more you have to shit. I don't know what kind of science is behind that, but I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And right before I get in the stall, I make like a little mistake in my underwear. And I'll have to sometimes you flush the toilet, and then you get the water on the toilet paper, the clean water after you flush it, and you use that to clean the little mistake off of your underwear. Or I'll just get in the car or truck and I just go back home and change my drawers. But that's where it frequently happens these days.
I like how you called it a little accident. Like it's a little kid. I made a little accident. I did a little duty in my shorts.
I made a mistake. I'm an adult. I make mistakes. Not perfect.
Have you ever had it so bad where you just throw your underwear away?
Oh yeah, and you pull them through the bottom so you don't get fucking shit all over your pants. Dude, there was one time, there was like a Hollywood video down the road from where I lived in my house, and I felt like as I walked out the door before I got in the car to go down the street to rent a video, I felt the rumble. I was like, I'll make it. And I drive to Hollywood Video. I don't know, I rented something. And the closer I got home, I had to go. I'm like, fuck. And I go, and as I'm creeping up to the front, I'm like, you motherfucker. I got the key, and I'm trying to put it in the hole, and the key just wouldn't go in the hole the right way. The key's upside down. It's the wrong key. It's backwards. And then I started going. And it got to the point where I was just like, fuck it. And I just stood there in front of my door with the key in my hand and just full-on diarrheaed all in my underwear and my pants, and it leaked down my legs and leaked down on top of my shoes. But I was like, fuck it. Just let her rip. And I just opened the door, and I walked right into the shower and got in the shower with my fucking sneakers on and my shitty pants, and that was a sad day for myself. I'm a grown adult, and this just happened.
But you know something? I think there's a good feeling sensation, and I get this why my kid still shits in his diaper, and I get this. There's something about standing there and just shitting yourself or pissing yourself. Like when you piss in the ocean, I love it. Like I love just going in the water or even in a swimming pool. I'll piss in someone's swimming pool. I don't give a fuck. I'll piss. I'll fuck them. I don't care. I'd fuck straight up piss in their pool. I don't care. And there's this sensation of just standing there and pissing yourself, and I get it. And I get why my kid will say, I want to poop in a diaper. And I go, Major, you're 5 years old. You need to use a toilet. You understand. He goes, nah, I'll poop. I'll poop in a toilet when I'm old like you. And I go, oh, so you're going to shit in a diaper until you're 49? He goes, yeah. And I go, no, you can't. I go, what's going to happen is at some point, you're going to go to school, and you're going to fucking shit your pants. I don't say fuck. I go, you're going to shit your pants. I don't say shit. I go, you're going to poop your pants. And I go, and guess what? Nobody's going to want to be friends with you. And he goes, I don't care. Will you still be my friend? I go, well, of course I'll still be your friend. You're my son. I'll love you forever. And he goes, so it's okay. I still poop in a diaper. I'm like, motherfucker.
Mind games.
He don't care. He doesn't fucking care. No matter what I tell him, he don't care. So I get it. I get it.
I get it. I think it's like a sense of like freedom. You know what I mean? And a sense of like maybe like a little power there too. You're like, dude, I'll fucking shit right here if I want. I don't give a fuck. Or I'll piss in the ocean. And maybe there's also another element of like, do they know I'm pissing right now? Does everyone around me know I'm pissing? I don't think they do. Maybe they do. It's like kind of exciting. Like exhilarating.
Yeah. I get it. I totally get it. I like pissing outside too.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I'll sometimes, if I take the dogs outside and I gotta piss, and I'll take the dogs outside and I'm waiting for the dogs to finish pissing or shitting, whatever the fuck they're doing, I'll fucking take my dick out and fucking piss. Like even I won't even like I'll piss. I don't care. I don't care.
On your own butches?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I like illogical urination too. Like I'll be driving down the expressway or parkway or something, and I'll pull off at the rest stop, and instead of getting out of my truck and going into the rest stop to piss, I'll just get up, open up the door, and I'll stand there and piss on the fucking ground right next to the door instead of walking to 30 feet into the rest stop. More power, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely thinking that's there's all those elements. I'm definitely thinking it's all those fucking elements. But well, you know what? We just spent a good amount of time fucking Chang Lowrider goes, the audio dropped. It didn't really, listen, Chang, it didn't really drop. I had to
piss in a Gatorade bottle.
I had to piss in a Gatorade bottle. All right, so how are you getting to the airport tomorrow? Do you take an Uber or do you drive your car?
No, I take the Uber. It's like $30 a day to keep at the fucking airport, so it's not worth it. You know, it depends on what time of the day my flight is out. Because the Uber is like $15 at the airport if it's at noon, but if it's at like 9 a.m., during like or like 7 a.m. like rush hour traffic to go to work, then it's like $65.
Yeah, it's in the Uber world, it's called a surge.
I don't know. It's called expensive.
Yeah, well, Byron used to be an Uber driver.
Oh, okay. What happened?
But now he edits XPW and sells dildos and fucking bitches and moans that he's got to work longer than 6 hours in a day.
Fall from grace.
Yeah. But he'll tell you all about like fucking surges and peak times of Uber. He knows all the fucking Uber in and outs. He knows, everything that involves fucking Uber thing. And you know what's funny? I never did the Uber thing until about 4 years ago. I never did it. I never did it. But when before we had Brock, and I was drinking, me and Catherine were both drinking, we would do the Uber thing and take it and go drive, go out and then go home. And then she would, the next morning be like, "You were so obnoxious in the car last night." I'd be like, "What?" And you're like, "Oh, you were fucking making, fun of the Uber driver." I'm like, "I don't remember that."
Oh, yo, I gotta go. They're giving me a fucking ticket. I gotta go catch them right now.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go. Wow. I don't even know what the hell that was. We'll have to ask Mins if that was sufficient for him. If that was sufficient. He wanted something, and we had to give it to the Mins. Let's take a quick break. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So I was watching this post that I don't even know why I follow these fucking goofballs, but Wrestling 24. They posted this thing about the evolution of Jon Moxley. I didn't realize that '05 or '06, Moxley had pink, like fluorescent pink hair. I guess I missed that era. Because the videos I always saw of Moxley, because I think I saw a video of him wrestling Supreme once, was 2010. So I guess I missed the '06 Moxley. But I'm sitting here looking at it going, I definitely don't think I would have used him. Like, I don't think I would have used, like, I don't think, I wouldn't have used the Moxley that wrestled Supreme. Like, I don't think I would have used that. I don't know. I don't think I would have used them. Just not into the. Just doesn't do nothing for me. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? But yeah, pink-haired Moxley, very bizarre. Very bizarre. Wonder who told him to like get rid of the pink hair. And of course, when you go and you scroll through the comments, you see people. The pink hair Mox was the best version. Oh Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, oh God. All right, dude. And when you see the guy that I tell you, man, you gotta. Ugh. When you look at some of these fucking drools, you're like, oh God, fucking drools. Anyways, yeah, I never saw that. Never seen that version. Oh, and here's the other thing that kills me. And let me just throw this out there. And maybe, again, some of you guys, whether it's Chang Lo Rida or Leanne Hernandez especially. I like how Eric changed his profile pic. But you guys have kind of been in this whole indie scene longer than El Roberto Negro. When did this trend of the girls sticking their tongues out in every stupid fucking picture they take? When did that happen? That's gotta be the most annoying, just beyond annoying thing. And they all do it. And somebody tells them that that's cool. Who fucking tells them? Now, I'm not saying guys don't do it either, but the girls seem to do it more. But I do see some guys that do it. And I believe the guys that do it are like at least the ones I've seen, are like the indie wrestlers that are playing, like they're trying to be like they're characters of wrestlers. You know what I mean? So the indie guys that I see doing the tongue thing is like a caricature of a wrestler. And these indie guys will never amount to shit. They're like that typical indie wrestler that you see in every fucking locker room, in every town, in every city, in every fucking state. And you're like, ugh, look at this fucking drool. But the women women, and it's not just sticking the tongue out, but it's also making like a goofy face. I don't know. It's fucking just horrible. And when I see the girls do it, I just want to be like, hey, don't do that, will you? And you know who does it the most? I don't want to single anyone out. But it just came to me because she popped up in my little timeline here that Billy Starks girl. Ugh. It's like every fucking picture. The fucking tongue on the side of the mouth. The head turned sideways. Ay, ay, ay. Jesus. Come on, man. It's like, be fucking original. Be something. Fuck. Anyways, like I said, I'm not, like totally taking a big dump on anybody. But it's fucking annoying. Yeah, I mean, I know Lowrider. Lowrider's like Hawk. Somebody else said Chaos. Okay. They're like, listen, here's the thing. Okay? Here's the thing. And maybe it's just because there's so much indie wrestling nowadays. And because of social media, everybody is out there, so we see everybody. But there used to be a time when somebody did something and it was only kind of borrowed 2 or 3 times. Now, again, maybe it was borrowed in every single bullshit promotion, in every single bullshit city, in every single bullshit town. But we never knew about it because there was no social media, there was no anything. And unless you had a distribution VHS DVD deal, nobody knew who the fuck you were. Or unless you had a TV deal of some sort, nobody knew who the fuck you were. So maybe everybody was doing that shit back then. Like stealing and copying and doing everybody's gimmick. But at least we didn't know about it. So when he saw Chaos do the tongue thing, it was kind of like, oh, okay. I don't really see anybody in ECW doing that. I don't really see anybody in WCW doing that. And, okay, Hawk from World Warrior. All right, maybe what, 2 or 3? All right, okay. But it just seems like now, some of that shit, everybody does. So the girls all do the tongue thing. Tongue out the side of the mouth, squint the eyes. It's like, why? What, like... And once a girl's already doing it, and not even just one girl, like 10, 12, 15 girls already doing it, are you that fucking stupid that you go, oh, I'm going to do that too? I'm going to be that person that does what these other 15 girls do. Very strange. Very strange. Very bizarre. But I just thought I'd throw it out there. Thought I'd throw it out there. Anyways. It's Roberto Negro. I'm not shitting on anybody. Relax. Just saying. Just saying. Leanne said she thinks they think it makes them sexy. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck. Very strange. Anyways. So here is a match announcement for Jersey. It's all but signed, sealed, and delivered. Obviously, we'll make a match card for next week. Matter of fact, the match card's already done. We're going to release it next week when we come back from LA. You got to remember, we hit LA Friday. We do LA Saturday. We come home Sunday. And then Monday, it's all about fucking Jersey. It's all about We Are Not Your Kind. It's all about pushing the fuck out of that show. So we'll drop this match card come Monday, Tuesday. And if you've already gotten tickets for other shows that are going on in that time, you'll be bummed out that you're going to miss this match. Now, obviously, I don't like to announce all the matches because then you ruin the goddamn storylines and angles that we have going. But I can make this match announcement because there really isn't a storyline that would affect it. Because it's not a number one contenders match. It's not a world title match. It's not a loser leaves the United States match, although that would work. It's just a dream match that people have talked about, people have commented about. And I've said, oh, we're going to give it to them. And that will be, my friends, Big fucking Joe going 1-on-1. Mano y mano. Against Drake Younger in what could only be described as a death match from hell. And let me throw this out there. Much like Shlak and that Jersey area, unless you want to get El Shlacko, the only place you'll be able to see Big fucking Joe in that greater Jersey area will be with XPW. So Big fucking Joe is not coming to the States to do a little fucking tour. Big fucking Joe gets flown in to bash heads with Drake Younger. He comes in on a Friday, does a show on a Saturday, and he's back in Europe on a fucking Sunday. Well, takes a little bit longer. But that's it. So, you want to see Big fucking Joe, you got to catch him in XPW. And you guys are going to see him against Drake Younger. You're not going to see him in some type of cartoon match. I mean, I don't want to shoot on anybody, but we're not going to put somebody in there that's about 15 years past their prime. We're going to give you guys a goddamn killer. We're going to give you guys somebody that is fucking peaking. And if you think about it, Drake was taken out of the deathmatch world far too young. Think about it. The guy was taken from the deathmatch world, brought into the WWE, and made a fucking referee for 6 years. Think about all the matches the guy missed. Well, look at that match with Shlak, and trust me, that ain't going to be the only time those two guys are going to mix it up. You guys are going to see Drake and Shlak do it again. Trust me. So, Jersey. Make sure you guys get ready. Because Drake and Big fucking Joe are going to tear the XPW Arena, a.k.a. the Hart Ballroom, down to the fucking ground. These two motherfuckers might even brawl out in the middle of the fucking streets of Newark. So there's your match announcement for New Jersey. Now let's get back to our regular scheduled Merry fucking Christmas talk. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Children above the age of 18. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. And it, you know, it's a... And it might not be a a completely it might not be a real fair, I guess, question for you guys, because you guys don't give a fuck. But I'll throw it out there anyways. At what point do you think a wrestler should not be booked? I'm just throwing it out there. Meaning, all the cancel shit you hear, all the controversial, political view, all of that. Is there any, obviously we all will agree that kid fucking is a no-no. Obviously, we'll all agree that being a fucking rapist, like break into a fucking house, hold you down on a bed, and fucking rape you. But is Teddy Hart untouchable? Now, yes, Chad Minn's buddy, the Dilf Boy, and I know that's such an obscure reference, especially when we're talking to a worldwide audience, but is Teddy Hart untouchable? Is Brian Kendrick untouchable? Even though WWE brought him back to work the Ronda Rousey match that she just had a week or so ago. Well, Eric, I'm not necessarily saying the price. Well, I get what you're saying, but listen, I had this conversation with a few people. I think in today's day and age, or at least, let me rephrase it. I think XPW is a bit of a different animal. And I say that meaning our bread and butter isn't about bringing in XYZ. There's a good example, Double D. If said wrestler is just straight toxic in the locker room, tends to be a good reason. I'll agree with you there. 100%. So, we all will agree that should be the threshold. Kid fucking, raping, and being toxic in the locker room. Other than that, what 25 or 30 people online think shouldn't have any bearing. And I kind of feel that way. Now, I know we've all had this conversation, and I've said, well, I don't necessarily want to take on various people's issues, considering that we all have our own shit that we got to fucking deal with. And it's one thing to have an issue come up with one of the boys or one of the women, and you kind of work through that issue and you work through the problems, versus somebody that's got a boatload of problems, and then you welcome all of those problems into the locker room. So, just a question. It's not serving any, like I said, you guys are not a, it's kind of preaching to the choir, You guys are the base. I know what the base will say. I'm just kind of throwing it out there just because, again, when I'm trolling online and I'm looking at, various things and various wrestlers or various, guys that have come back or they've left, and people are giving this person heat or people are giving that person heat, and why did that company book this person? I just kind of thought, well, why not, So, again, just throwing it out there. Don't take anything that I said as the gospel or anything like that. Just, throwing it out there. Eric said, should be a poll. I know. Should be a poll. But it's not. All right. It's Rob Black Show. We are gonna wrap things up. Did I tell you guys that the new Necro butcher shirts are for sale? Did I tell you guys that? Probably should post something later about it. Finally got caught up on all the orders. There's one order that hasn't gone out because we're waiting on the Shlak reorder. So all we have in the Shlak shirts are, I think, extra large, double X, I think something like that. But we've been waiting for shirts and been waiting for stock to get back up, and it's just been a fucking nightmare. So we are backed up on orders. But I got everybody out except for one fucking guy who wanted an extra large. No, he wanted a large. Leanne said she got the last large. He wanted a large, and all we got is an extra large. So I emailed him, and I was like, dude, I will, I'll give you an extra large, and then I'll throw in, something else. I think I told him I'd throw him like a beautiful disaster shirt. Got a lot of those. A lot of those fucking things. But yeah, so we're caught up now. So if you go to the site, we have back up for sale the beanies. So we got the beanies. They'll be out in full force come Saturday, and then in Jersey. I know people in Jersey will want them, especially now that it's fucking cold. And the Necro shirts. When you guys see the Necro shirts, you're gonna pop, because they resemble the old Trump shirts. Somebody actually was like, "Now that the butcher is MAGA, shouldn't it be red?" And I'm like, "This asshole." I wanted to hit him and be like, "You asshole, you don't understand the MAGA Trumpian era. Come on, the original Trump logo and Trump shirts was that blue. It was that fucking, not powder blue, but it was like a lightish blue, I guess you would say. And it just says in white, Necro. And under it, Death Match Legend. Telling you, go check it out on the site, and you're going to look at it and go, "Oh, dude, it's the Trump shirt, except Necro." It's fucking great. And we started to make bigger sizes because a lot of our XPW fans are out of shape, Eric. And they need bigger sizes. So I think we run 3 or 4X now. I'm not sure. You have to go. But I definitely know it's 3X. We're up to 3X. And these things look like fucking tents. So, go get your fucking Necro shirt. Go get your Necro shirt. Go get your beanies. Go get your I think we're back in stock with the what else are we in stock with? The cancel shirt and the woke shirt we have back up. So there's my merchandise pitch. So go get it. All right, you guys. It's Rob Black's Rob Black Show. You're the best. I love you all. I love you all. And I like hard body dildos. All right. Might have to get hard body dildos. Might have to have hard body do porn, and you could get like hard body scenes, and he just does everything. He does guys, does fucking transgenders, does chicks, does fat chicks, does skinny anorexic chicks, girls with eating disorders. He just does everybody. Just fucks everybody. Or maybe it's like just a blowjob line. It's like hard bodies oral party. Hard bodies oral party. I like that. It's not hard body though. I changed it. It's body. The body's oral party. Ooh, I like that. Let me write that down. The body's oral party. I like that. It's good. The body's oral party. Yeah, and he's just fucking and it's a surprise. So the body's like, it's the body here, and he's like, so get ready to see who's taking the body. See, I don't know. However, you have to. Hey everybody, it's the body, and here's the oral surprise or whatever. I don't fucking know. We'll have to figure it out. And then the camera comes down and boom, there's a transgender. Or boom, there's a dude. A guy, like a fucking neckbeard guy. Can you fucking imagine that? Fucking dude, camera pans down. He's got an ICW chains shirt on. He's got the big fucking beard, and he's just choking on the body's cock. And the body's like, take it. You like that? Yeah. And he's just like, I love it. I love this cock more than I love the chains. All right, there it is. The body's oral party. It's good. All right, I'll pitch it to him over the weekend. I think he'll go for it. I think the body will go for it. I think he's all in on it. All right. We will cock chains. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be good. Be safe. Don't take any wooden nickels.